Hey guys, so today we're going to be reviewing the Kingdom Scorponox. Was going to do a review on Ultra Magnus, but Ultra Magnus is too tall. Like, literally, he's way too tall. He's taller than my camera setup. So we're doing Scorponox instead. Here's Scorponox. Now, I wasn't actually prepared for how small Scorponox was going to be. Because if you don't have Scorponox, if you don't really have him in hand, and something to compare him to, I'll show you how small he is. I'll compare him to Bumblebee real quick. Yeah, he's that small. He's he's a tiny bit taller than Bumblebee. And I originally thought that he was like a little bit shorter, like not this short, but like maybe like just a tiny bit shorter than Reflector. That's how I thought it was gonna be. But no, he is definitely shorter than Reflector. Way shorter than Reflector. There's Reflector for you. There's Reflector. I thought he was gonna be like just to here to Reflector, but he's not. He is definitely shorter than Reflector and a little bit taller than Bumblebee. That's Bug Bite, I know, but hey, I don't care. I'll do what I want. But yeah, he's definitely shorter than Reflector and Bug Bite. Or Bumblebee slash Cliff Jumper slash Hug Cap slash something else. But here he is, Scorponox. Now, I do think, honestly, that he's too small for his own body. I think they wanted to do a lot more with this guy, and I think he should have been a bigger figure, honestly. Because, I feel like it's weird. I feel like his torso just stops, and he just has legs. I feel like this is, like, not complete. I feel like they wanted to do way more with this guy, but they couldn't. Because of the size class he was in. He feels too short. It feels like these aren't his legs. It feels like these legs don't belong to him, honestly. Is it just me? I don't know. But, yeah, we can get down a Scorpion X here. He does have a very nice head sculpt. Also, I did hear about, there's also, like, that other one that came out in, like, what's it called? Robots in Disguise, I think? Yeah. There's, like, that one repaint of another guy who was named Scorponox, and he has like he's like all purple, and he has a very Scorponox-like head. Oh yeah, Scorponox head is pretty good. It's a pretty good head sculpt. Sorry, I just did that. It's a very nice head sculpt. It's very shiny, very well textured. I will give that's one thing I love about these Beast Wars figures are these like textures. I love them. He's very well textured. He has like a kind of like a bumpy kind of like bumpy texture to it, which I like. It really does match the CGI model in the show, because in the show, he did have like this very weird, kind of like bumpy, shiny texture on him in the show, which is cool. He does come with the bee, and he does come with a missile. I have the missiles in this hand, and sadly, only one side of the missile is molded. The other side is empty. Real shame. And the bee is in this hand, and also the bee. I gotta say, let me pop the bee out real quick. It is very nicely molded, the bee. It's decently painted to be, I'll be honest. It's not that well painted, but it's okay for a little thing. For a tiny little thing like that little thing. It is okay for a tiny thing. Oops, I dropped it. But you can, oops. But yeah, you can plug whatever you want in there, actually. You could put like a blast effect in there. Yeah, you could put like a blast effect in there, weapon, I guess. Like a piece. But yeah, you can put whatever you want in his hands. So yeah. We can get down to his articulation. His articulation is a little weird because of how he is. He gets arms out of the way. He does have a waist swivel. Not a good waist swivel because of this giant backpack. Yeah, they didn't really know what to do with the legs, did they? Yeah. Or the scorpion tail yet. This is most of where the figure comes from. And the back of his legs are super hollow because of the transformation. But hey, it's not the end of the world. But he does have, okay, not a good waist swivel, but relatively good. His legs go out about that far. His ankle pivot is really good, actually. That's a pretty good ankle pivot. Side swivel. Very nice knee bends because of transformation. Kind of weird foot articulation. It can go down, but it can't go up. But same goes for this side, but only the foot part goes down, not the whole foot. Only like the front part. Get down the arms now. The arms can go all the way around. The hands are on an extra swivel, and the hands open up and close. So you can be extra expressive while doing Relatively okay elbow bend, a little just under, a tiny bit under, and his elbows can bend backwards. It does have an extra swivel up here, and he does have a little Predacon symbol just under his shoulder pad, which is cool. See it right there. Probably I can't see it. So you can move about that far. A little extra if you use the transformation joint. But that's cheating. Well, it's not cheating. You can just use it if you want. His tail is hard. His tail, also his head's on a ball joint, but it's not like a weird ball joint. It's not very good because of how his head is. His tail's on a hinge, and a ball joint. So decent articulation at best. Not amazing, but decent. So yeah. And his legs are all on ball joints. So let's get down to Scorponok's little transformation here. He is very weird, his transformation. It's like, it's weird, but it works, I guess. And he fell over because of my carpet. But he's weird, but it works. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to take him and just kind of just get his arms out of the way, first of all. And just pop his chest. Get the tail out of the way, get everything out of the way. Just move down the tail like that. Just get everything out of the way real quick. And just pop his chest open. There we go. Pop the chest. Like that. And take this, because this is on a double. Bring it down. Let's just try to get everything. Bring this down. Bring his legs down. Try to get the legs out of the way for now. His little scorpion legs. Try to get them out of the way. I sometimes pop them off just to get them out of the way, but you don't have to. I'm not going to pop them off for the review. Get them out of the way. Plan this out. Bring this up. And just pop out the scorpion tail. Not scorpion tail, scorpion head. I don't fully click it in, but I'm going to click it in for the video. So yeah. Try to get the chest as open as you can and turn the torso like this. You want this foot going into the tail. You want this leg going into the tail. And you want this leg going into the body, because you want the leg with the gray heel going into the tail, and the leg with the purple heel going into the down area. So yeah, so this is also, there's a reason why. So this little hinge, this piece is gonna slot into there. So basically situate everything quickly. Bring it up. Try to get slotted in there. There you go. Once you get that little spike coming out, you're good. It's one side done, and take the arm, take the leg, bend, bring down, bend. And now, I don't know how to get this all to situate here. Well, I do, but just like, I don't know if I'm supposed to slot the foot into anything. That's the one thing about the transformation I didn't really get, if I was supposed to slot this foot in anything. But I don't think I'm supposed to. I feel like, because I feel like this tab is supposed to, this tab doesn't tab in that well on the foot. But once you got something like that going down here, you're good. Take his arms and bring him forward. Turn his hand like this. Turn his arms. Bring him over. Just kind of adjust his arms like this, basically. Get his arms in this configuration. So yeah. And now we're on to the final part. Just kind of just get the scorpion legs all situated to how you want them. And make sure the head is fully down. Well, no, it's not going to be fully down because how it's going to always be looking up. And just adjust the tail to how you like it. And there you go. You got this actually really cool little scorpion. Now, some people do complain about how realistic the scorpion is. And people do kind of talk about how they do want the giant eyes with the eyebrows. I'll do say that was dumb, but I'll be honest, I think that works a little better for this version of Scorponok, honestly. I don't think, I think I get it, but if he probably did have that head sculpt, you probably would look at his backpack might have been bigger, but I do kind of wish, too, that he did have those big, goofy eyebrows and the eyes, honestly. It just doesn't fit Scorponok, in my opinion. But I can just get down the Scorpion in one's articulation. There's not much going on here. Tail can only do that and that. I mean, if you kind of just untransform some stuff, you can get the tail to go forward. His legs are on ball joints, so they can go all the way around. These are all one ball joint, these two legs. His leg is on its own ball joint. These arms are same arm articulation as before, so nothing new there. And the head is technically on a hinge, but that's because of transformation. But he's a cool little scorpion. I like it. I like the scorpion mode. I mean, it's not as big as Scorponok's scorpion mode. The other Scorponok's, the big one, but it's cool. You know, it's my first time having another Scorponok's like this. This is my first ever version of this guy specifically, which is cool, I guess. But like it's weird. He becomes bigger in his scorpion mode, which is kind of funny. But like he's really cool. I like it. I really do like this mode. I really do love insect transformers, because one, they're weird but they're cool at the same time. And still, I gotta talk about that texturing. Also, I do like how they make this part darker, like a darker shade of. I don't know if the camera's really picking that up, but yeah, it's a really darker shade. Everything's a lot more blue on the camera. I'm just realizing it's like a kind of a blue hint, which is not the end of the world, I guess. But he's a really cool little scorpion, honestly. He works, I guess, but he's a little too short, in my opinion. In robot mode, he's the perfect. He's not perfect, but he's an okay figure. All right, I'm gonna transform Scorpion X real quick, and we can get to my final thoughts and opinions. All right, guys. So I'm gonna give my final thoughts and opinion on Scorpion X here. Now, is he perfect? No. But is he fun? Yes, he is actually a really fun figure, honestly. He's fun. Like, if you see him, give him a chance, Give Scorpion X a chance. He may be a little undersized, and he may be a little weird in the joints area, and he may be a little stumpy, but he's a fun little figure. He's a cool guy. He works. Also, he works as like a Decepticon goon as well. He just has that energy. Just real Decepticon goon energy. Because that's what he is. Decepticon goon. I mean, yeah, this guy was fun. Honestly, I liked him. So yeah. That's my opinion on Scorponok here. Fun. Bad, but fun. So yeah, that was my review on the Transformers Kingdom Scorponok from Hasbro / Takara. So yeah, that's me. That was all I got. Till next time. See you later. Goodbye for now. Bye bye.